May I have a packet?
Oh, you need a packet, yeah. Yes, you may have a packet also. Oh, you have that, okay.
Yeah,
I just
here,
thought-
here, take that so I don't get confused. All right. So you say we're ready?
You are ready.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the November 7th, 2019 meeting of the Morrisville Redevelopment Commission to order. First item on the agenda are the minutes from our October the 3rd meeting, both the executive session and regular session. I believe you have had an opportunity to review those minutes. I will accept the motion.
Move to approve the minutes.
I have a motion to approve the minutes from October the 3rd. Is there a second?
Second.
There is a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention, motion passes.
One abstention.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3 yes, 1 abstention. Next item on the agenda, financial report. I don't believe we received a financial report this month from the treasurer. So we will forego that, table that item until our next meeting. Next item on the agenda, public comment. Seeing none, we'll move on. Gateway project update. Chelsea?
We are still diligently working through the NDOT MOU for State Road 42 and High Street. I expect to have that wrapped up in the next week or two, so hopefully we can ratify that at our December meeting. That is all I have.
Any question for Chelsea on that? Seeing none. Next item on the agenda, old business. Mooresville Industrial Park update. Chelsea?
You have in your packet a change order for Banning Engineering in the amount of 15, hang on, I'm doing quick math, which is always so weird. Okay, $13,000. The majority of that work is based on requirements from NDOT for modifications to State Road 67. So I'm happy
You
to
wanna
answer
go-
any questions you have on that.
Do you want to, for the record and for the public, do you want to mention what those 4 items are?
Yes, so topographic survey for State Road 67 turn lanes, design for longer State Road 67 turn lanes, geotech for NDOT pavement design, and sewer design for Hansel Parkway to south of Bethel. South on Bethel.
Thank you. Give you a second to review those. And once you've had the opportunity, I'll accept the motion.
Make a motion that we approve the change order for Banning Engineering.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any additional discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Chelsea, next item on the agenda, Shell Building Commercial Brokerage.
Bill, would you like to take that?
Sure. We had a meeting last Tuesday to interview companies to potentially serve as the broker on the new Shell building. Very, very pleased with the companies we talked to, both and seeing like they would be very, very good at helping with that task. I don't think we're still reviewing on that, so not ready to make a recommendation or decision on that yet, but just wanted to update the public on the fact that we are looking to engage someone to help us lease/sell that building once it's completed or before it's completed, hopefully.
Bill, one clarification, who interviewed the potential brokers? Was it you and,
I was there. Chris King, who's our representative for Runabout Construction, was there.
because they're constructing the shell building, right?
Mike Dillinger was there. And I think that was just the three of us in the interviews.
Great, thanks.
Questions for Bill? Bill, do you anticipate making a recommendation next month?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Chelsea, do you have anything else under
I
all
do.
business?
Merriman Bethel roads, we have talked about, the road projects, that we have anticipated, for Merriman and Bethel. Due to some issues that have come up along Bethel, I believe we're gonna be changing the scope in that project. The time frame to, bid, however, will be advertising November 20th and 27th in the local papers. And then we will have to discuss having, moving our December meeting for the opening of bids and the awarding of bids. I'm hopeful that the 12th and the 19th would work, which now that I'm saying that out loud, do we have conflicts with BZA or Plan Commission those nights?
Are those both Thursdays?
Yes.
I'm assuming you will with one. Well, we can look at those dates at the end of the meeting. And you can do some research while we're talking about other things. You have anything else, Chelsea?
I'm happy to answer any questions about that.
Any questions for Chelsea? One other item that I'd like to add to the agenda is an item on the sewer study that the town currently has underway for, I believe was completed, right, Chelsea? The sewer study?
The rate study?
The sewer study itself?
Yes, the sewer
Okay.
study was completed and the rate study was presented to the town council at Tuesday night's meeting.
So both the sewer study and the rate study have been completed by the town. And if you will recall, earlier this year, the town council made a commitment to the commission to contribute $500,000 to the commission for improvements of sewer, water along Bethel Road as part of our Mooresville Industrial Park project. And also make note that the commission, in support of the town project, looking at the sewer, have provided approximately $300,000 for design work that Banning Engineering has done for this project up to this point. So one of the things that if the commission has a desire to, is I would suggest that we thank the town council for the offer of the $500,000 out of food and beverage tax and forego those dollars and let the town council potentially use those food and beverage dollars for the sewer projects that they're currently looking at. And if the commission would so desire to do that. If that is the case, that means that the redevelopment commission will have put $800,000 towards the sewer project, to, if the town moves forward, to help mitigate the impact of potential rate increases. And I think obviously that is a benefit, and it's consistent with what the redevelopment commission has done in the past. If you will recall, this commission pledged and is currently paying on a $6 million investment in the sewer plant from the bond that the town did a number of years ago. And the result of that was to help keep down rates for residents and businesses in Mooresville. So I think with that $6 million investment in the sewer previously, the sewer plant, by this commission, and by potentially the $800,000 contribution for the next potential project, I think would go a long way to help mitigate the impacts of any potential sewer rate increase. So I'd like the commission to consider that if it's something that you would like to.
I would make a motion to forego the $500,000 contribution from food and beverage to be reallocated by the town council towards potential sewer work. Is that
Yes,
adequate
yeah.
motion?
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion passes. Chelsea, would you please notify the town council that, well, we do have a town council here. I guess he could be the Leah. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to see that far down there. Okay. Anything else for old business? Seeing none, new business. Seeing none, economic development update. Chelsea?
I've been working diligently on.
I'll get to legal.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Call me off guard. I've been working diligently on, the, Merriman Bethel Road project at this point, so, outside of that, I don't have an update. Happy to answer any questions anybody has.
Very abbreviated and concise report. Any questions for Chelsea? Legal? Anything?
Nothing to add from Chelsea's report.
All right, thank you.
It's kind of new.
Next item on the agenda are claims. We have claims in the amount of $152,500.90. I believe you have had an opportunity to review those claims. Is there a motion?
Motion to pay our claims.
We have a motion to pay the claims as presented. Is there a second?
Second, if you read the total.
The claims are in the amount of $152,500.90. So we have a motion and a second. Any questions? If not, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. Next item on the agenda, for the good of the order. Anyone have anything?
Real quick, I just want to say thank you to the commission for the $500,000 plus commitment to keeping the residents of Mooresville sewer rate, if there was a rate increase.
Thank you. Anything else? Seeing nothing? December meeting. Apparently Chelsea wants to change our meeting date.
I'd like to do that. The 12th is a conflict with planning commission meeting, so could we move to the 11th? It's Wednesday.
How's everyone on December the 11th? Same time, same place?
Yes. Assuming we would also have one on the 18th, so we would open bids on the 11th, and then we would award bids on the 18th.
How is everyone on the 18th? Of December? Looks like
Good.
everyone's good. So those two dates,
Cool. Thank you.
11th and the 18th at 6 o'clock PM in the Government Center. If an executive session is needed at either or both of those meetings prior, that will be advertised and posted appropriately. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
We are adjourned. Thank you all.
So Thursday is Monday.
Yes.